If you haven't heard about DeepSeek yet, you probably will soon. The Chinese ChatGPT copycat is the #1 free app in the US. But before you download it, there are some privacy issues you really need to know about. Let's break it down. Like most apps, DeepSeek's privacy policy is long and dense and honestly pretty easy to ignore. But by using the app, you're agreeing to some pretty significant data collection, and that data is stored on servers in China. Here's what DeepSeek's privacy policy says it collects. Your personal info, like your date of birth, email address, and phone number, your chat, so that's everything you type, upload, or ask DeepSeek. It gets stored, including chat history and any feedback it gives you, your device data, so that includes your IP address, the device type, cookies, and keystroke patterns, info from other sources. So if you sign up from Google or Apple, they'll also collect data from those linked accounts too, and there's even more. That's a lot of information, right? But here's the part that should really make you pause. Under Chinese cybersecurity laws, companies are required to share data with the government if they're asked. This raises some serious questions about how your personal information could be used. Oh, and about that keystroke data they collect, this is the timing and rhythm of how you type, which can act like a kind of biometric fingerprint. TikTok collects that information too, but TikTok insists it's different from key logging, which is tracking exactly what you type. Still, this data can identify you uniquely, and it's worth noting that not all apps collect this. So why should you care? Well, if this data is mishandled or breached, your personal information, your location, your browsing history, even your conversations could end up in the wrong hands and put you at risk of identity theft. Plus, biometric data like keystroke patterns can't be reset or changed like a password. Once it's out there for good. And it's not just about cyber attacks. Remember, this data can be accessed by law enforcement or government agencies in China under their laws. That's a huge red flag for privacy advocates, especially at a time in which the US government is losing it over national security with apps like TikTok. Here's the bottom line. It's really easy to get swept up in the hype of a trending AI app like DeepSeek, but you've got to ask yourself, is it worth the risk? If you decide to use it, just take the time to read the privacy policy, understand what you're agreeing to, and be cautious about the data you share. At the end of the day, protecting your privacy shouldn't be up to an individual. Stronger data privacy laws would help everyone, whether that's related to apps located in China or apps that have similarly questionable data privacy laws here in the US, like Meta and OpenAI.